workshop on trips. This is a cultural organization process that allows groups to figure out where they are and where they would like to be, and then fill that gap in. So essentially what's taking place is you have an ideal world and you have the real world. And therefore there's some kind of transition that you've got to make between what you're looking for and what it is that, where it is that you are at this point in time. Now, the great thing about the TRIPS process is that it gives you the transition readiness aspect. So it actually gives you a benchmark to work from. And it's in your own words, and that's a really powerful piece to this whole process, is that when you get it in your own words, because then what you're doing is not taking ideas from other people, but you're actually making it work from the words that you use on a given day. The next piece that you get into is the 2 I's process, which is about the issues and initiatives. Now what's really great again is that because you use the words of the group, which have the meaning to the group, then what you're going to do is create action-based statements, again, in words that belong to the group. So the whole process allows you to figure out where you would like to be and how best to get there in words that make sense to you. And we know that words matter. You cannot get away from that. Words matter. They're so important to us. And by using this process, then, when you come to do the actual program shift a little bit later, what you're able to do is take a look at what's happened. And therefore, you can then use the same statements, the same action-based statements, to be able to take a look at them, figure out what you want to edit. In other words, what would you want to add? What would you want to alter? What would you want to delete? Such a powerful process. And I look forward to working with you.
Hello, my name is Karen Klassen, and I'm here at the Business Synergy Center. My business partners and I, we just had Steve Hobbs come in and facilitate the TRIPS program, and we just experienced stage 1 and stage 2. I highly recommend it for any business owner out there, any middle management, any company where you want to get really clarity on your business and where you're moving to, and we just came together as a team. The end result was more clarity in our business, defining our business plan, our structure, our model, and creating our culture. Thank you so much to Steve Hobbs. I highly recommend the TRIPS program.
Hi, I'm Rick Titan, and we were working recently on the Wealth Learning Network with Steve Hobbs on the TRIPS program. As a group, I think everyone had their own ideas of where to go with things. We were trying to make that gel and mesh and having some challenges with it, so we asked Steve to come in and help us out. We arranged and broke down everything in a really easy to understand step-by-step process, and then decided which action process steps to take as well. So individually we all had our feedback and feed in, and also just collaborated all together to work and mesh as a team and move the whole vehicle forward. So we figured out our business plan for the Business Synergy Center. We're all very happy with it.
Hi, I'm Michelle Gabriel. We had the privilege to work with Stephen Hobbs through the TRIPS process. What we got out of that as a team was we built a cohesiveness that we could have never imagined before. What I got out of it personally was reignition of who I really am and how I really want to carry forward this business. I found it to be both a concise and gentle process. At the same time, we got down to the core and the heart of the matter in like no time flat.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Klassen. I'm with the Business Synergy Center here in Calgary, and we just had the pleasure of having Mr. Steve Hobbs here, and he presented to us the TRIPS program, modules 1 and 2. And what the dynamics with our center here is we bring together 4 very unique personalities and skill sets and management styles. And through the TRIPS program, Steve was able to walk us through a very dynamic process that allowed us to get our goals, get our systems together, get the action steps that are most important in the now. I'll try the TRIPS program out. You'll be glad you did.